Hello friends, myself Tejas Parke and welcome you in my channel Science and All. Today in this lecture we are going to discuss about the thermodynamics work. So the definition of the thermodynamics work is the thermodynamic work is the product of constant pressure P and the change in volume. So let's get the derivation for the work. Now consider a system having a matter present inside it with a pressure of P, volume V and at a temperature of T. Okay, now there is a piston present above the matter which is in the movable form. When the force F, that is opposing force, is acting on the piston, it moves from this point to this point with a depth of d. First, the volume of the matter present inside when the piston is at this position is V1, and when the piston moves up to this position is V2, means volume changes. Now, we know that the work is given by force into displacement. So here work equal to the force which is acting in the upward direction, so it is negative, and the force is opposing force with a displacement of d. Okay, now we know that pressure equal to force upon area. The area is of the piston, okay, the circular area of the piston. So from that we get force equal to pressure into area. So put this value in the above equation, we get W equal to minus P into A into D. But here you can see that area into displacement is nothing but the change in volume. So area into D equal to V2 minus V1 equal to del V. So we can put this value in the above equation and we get the value as minus P into del V, which is nothing but the expression for the work. Now we know that work and heat are the point functions, means we can calculate the value of work and heat at some interval of time, again after some interval of time. But to calculate the value of work at final condition, that is from one state to the final state, how can we get the work? So let's deduce the expression for the maximum work. So how we get the maximum work is, we know that the work which we get right now is the work for the small condition, that is we get denoted as dW equal to minus P dot del V, and we can get the complete work by integrating this equation dW equal to minus integral P del V between the limits V1 to V2. V1 is the volume at initial stage, and V2 is the volume at final stage. So after integrating this equation we get W equal to minus P integral delta V from limit V1 to V2. We know that the ideal gas equation is given by P into V equal to N R T, where N is the number of mole of gas, R is gas constant, and T is the temperature. Now from that we get the value of V as P is equal to nRT upon V. So putting this value of P into the above equation, we get W is equal to minus nRT del V upon V from limit V1 to V2. Okay, now we know that N is constant, R is constant, and temperature is also constant. So take this value minus nRT and we can get integral of V1 to V2. Now integrating del V upon V, we get minus nRT log E of V from limit V1 to V2. Putting the limit, we get minus nRT log E of V2 minus log E of V1. So minus nRT log E of V2 by V1. Now to convert the log E into the log 10, we can get minus 2.303 multiplying by minus 2.303 to the above equation, we can convert log E into the log 10. nRT log to the base 10 V2 by V1. So this is the final expression we get for the maximum work between the limit V1 to V2. Okay, now we know that the relation between V1, V2 and P1, P2 is given by Boyle's law, such as P1, V1 equal to P2, V2, where P1 is the pressure at initial stage, V1 volume at initial stage, P2 pressure at final stage, and V2 is the volume at final stage. So from this we get the value of V2 by V1 equal to P1 by P2. Now put the value of V2 by V1 as P1 by P2 in the maximum work equation. We get maximum work equal to minus 2.303 nRT log to the base 10 P1 by P2. So in this way we get the expression for the maximum work in the terms of pressure at initial stage and at final stage. So these equations are the basic equations to find the work done at final stage, and these are the most important equation which may be asked in the exam. So depending upon this, we are going to calculate to do some questions like An ideal gas expands in volume from volume 40 meter cube to the 80 meter cube at 300 Kelvin against a constant pressure P. Now find the work. Now in this question, the initial volume is given, final volume is given, and pressure is also given. So we know that work done equal to minus P del V. Put the value of minus P is 3 into the del V is V2 minus V1 minus 3 into V2 is 80 minus 40 minus 3 into 40, we get minus 120, and the unit of work done is joule. So the answer of this question is 120 joule. Now the question related to maximum work done. So 3 moles of an ideal gas are expanded isothermally and reversibly from 10 meter cube to 20 meter cube at 300 Kelvin. Calculate the work, and R is given as 8.314 joule per Kelvin per mole. Now we know that the formula for maximum work is given by minus 2.303 nRT log to the base 10 V2 by V1. Put the value minus 2.303 into N. N is 3 moles. R is 8.314 into temperature is 300 Kelvin log to the base 10 20 by 10. So calculating this, we get the answer as 5187 joules. So this is the value for maximum work. So this is how you can calculate the work done at fine work done. Now thank you for watching the video. Please don't forget to like the video, to share the video, and please click the bell icon and subscribe the channel. Thank you.